And we are live. Hi, everyone. Happy Friday. This is Twa here, tuning in live with my business partner in Spain, Lisette and Anders. And we are so sorry, by the way, that we are running a little bit late due to some technical issue, but that won't stop us to come on here live with you guys. And first of all, welcome, Lisette and Anders. How are you?
You.
Thank you. We are doing good. It's Friday.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we have a dog that start barking. So yes, no, fantastic. It's Friday. We are dog sitting, and life is pretty good.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great.
Yes,
Campaign.
So
And
it's Friday again, right? Time
yeah,
just fly. I
nice.
know it just so fast like this, but I'm still grateful and happy to be here since we're gonna talk about something that I'm so passionate about as well. We're gonna talk about mindset, personal development, and anything that go with that topic. But first of all, we do have guests with us. Every Friday, we try to bring on guests to share with you guys more about, the people that we are fortunate to work with, right? We have business partners over all around the world. But today, we're not going to go so far. We're going to stay in Sweden. So we're going to bring Lena on. Hi, Lena.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm all right. As Lisette said it's Friday. It's a good day.
It's a good
it
day.
is. We're so happy to have you here, Lena.
Thank you. Thank you.
Would you mind telling us a little bit about yourself to
Yes,
start off
of
with?
course. Yeah. As I say, as my name is Lena, Lena Färm, and I'm 52 years old, living in Sweden, Gothenburg, and mother of two older children, young adults. One is 19 and one is 23. One moved out and one still living with me. I hope he'll never move out. Almost. I've been working as a in finance almost all my life, apart from a few years as a salesperson. I basically love figures, so that's why. And now I'm a proud online business entrepreneur as well. And this is really, really inspiring and interesting. And I'm learning so much.
That's great. That's great. Thank you for sharing. I can relate to, don't want your kids to move out. I was crying yesterday when we're talking about it, and they're only 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, few more years then.
Yes. So, Lena, we are so grateful that you're here with us, taking your Friday to be here and
Yeah,
chatting
I'm
with.
happy to be here.
And we are really interested in, knowing more about mindset. What do you think it's important for a new business owner to have, in mindset wise? What do you think is important?
Yeah, I think curiosity. You need to be curious. You want to know more. You want to learn. You want to, but also I would say a positive and optimistic mindset. I mean, you need to think that this is gonna work out.
Mm.
Um, and of course the positive mindset. I think that's like the most important thing in life, basically, to have a positive mindset. I mean, we will all be going through life, and there will be obstacles and there will be things that doesn't come as planned, but to keep a positive mindset is in my opinion what's going to take us through it all. So
Yeah. I totally agree with that. In life, like you say, it doesn't really matter. And also in business, right? It doesn't really matter
yeah.
if you have traditional business or you are an online business owner.
Mm,
It's a business, it's gonna be go up and down. So you need to,
yeah.
have a growth
Mm,
mindset it for it, knowing that it
Mm.
doesn't really matter if it's going down now. If I keep working and continue work on my business,
Yeah.
on myself, then and you also work the belief that you're gonna make it as well, right? Because if you don't
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
belief you're gonna make it, why are you here? Why are you doing what you're doing? Isn't that a waste of time if you're doing something and don't believe in it?
That's really important. I would say patience as well. I don't know if that's gonna, I don't know how that will land in this group, but patience is, you need to have patience.
Especially
Uh,
with difficult stuff.
But it works without patience. We have a living example of that here beside me.
Yes, but yeah, I wish I had patience. I don't, but
You
Yeah.
do.
it is very important, and I think I have learned a lot of patience from this business, even though it's still very, very thin, I would say. So,
I didn't mention your name.
but everybody who knows.
Understood.
I think it's kind of well known by now that I am a person with no patience. I am do first, learn as I go kind of
Yeah.
person, and
Yeah,
but
but I'm that way as well. I'm not that kind of. I'm not that person who comes home with the IKEA and start reading the manual how to put things together. No way. I would never even touch those. So I'm not. But when it comes to, I think the learning process, and I know in the beginning when I started this business, and in the beginning, a lot of information you got was to do it step by step, let it take time, and I actually I focused on that. I am gonna let it take. I will let it take time.
yeah, and I think that is good to do it because I mean, if you learn something, it's gonna take time, and you can't
Yeah.
just assume that you just have to skim through the text or something and
Yep.
know it
Because you
all.
want to do it right. You want to
Yeah,
do it correct, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
definitely.
Mm.
And then the positive outlook on life in general and in business. I mean, that helps us so much, whatever it is, I think. And of course, there is times in our life when it's very hard to see that you're ever going to see anything positive again. But after a while, you do, and
Yeah.
so I think if you have a positive mindset overall, it will
Yeah.
help even through hard times
Mm.
in
Mm.
life and business, and yeah.
Exactly.
Absolutely. So, we have heard this so many times, work more on yourself than on your business, on your job. And that's something that I find so true, right? It's for everything else as well, for parenting as well. If you work more on yourself, you're going to be able to handle a different kind of situation with your kids so much better, right? And if you work on yourself instead of focusing on your business all the time, you need to, for me, having setting time during the day to work on myself is equally important as doing all my action step in my business, right?
Yeah.
Because that if I am, like you guys have mentioned it, if I'm patient, have positive mindset, open-minded, it's going to be so easy for me to go through business. And we are dealing with a lots of people every day, different kind of people all the time, right? So if you are working on yourself and you know that what you're doing in your business is it's worth it, right? What you're putting in, nobody can come and let just knock you down, right? Because you know that, okay, that person, it's not for me. And you know what I mean? We need
Yeah.
to be dealing with people every day. And
Yeah.
I come
Yeah.
on very nice people and I bump on very negative people. And those negative people, I have learned to not convert them, but let them go.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you need to convert a negative person. That
Yeah.
person needs to work on themselves. So
Mm.
I kindly let them go.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that
I
is
understand.
work on.
Mm.
Yeah, I
Mm.
have to say, we started off thinking we have a business. It was all business, you know, and put in a lot of time to reach out and, you know, things in the business. But I say the more time has gone by, the more we have realized that we have to work on ourselves. And like now we have this 90 days challenge that I think is an amazing challenge that we have started. I'm not going to talk about that here, but I still mention it because when we started this, we said we're also going to start working out. And also, since we started this challenge and that somebody else has so kindly have given to us, it's book tips for every week. And it is book tips about mindset and all that kind of thing. So
It
we're
is.
gonna do the books and the challenge and the workout with our bodies, and you know, so it's kind of like we're working on ourselves, both mind and body, and still doing the business. I think it's
Yeah,
it's just a
I
great
would say the
opportunity.
more, yeah, the moving or the training or morning walks or whatever, evening walks even, is really important. Really important. If you live a stressed life, if you have a lot of, you need those 20-30 minutes on your own just to also, I mean, when you go out, you have some fresh air, some oxygen. I mean, that's important. I'm struggling with a son who's not feeling very well. Every time I take him out for an evening walk, he says, and he's 19, and he afterwards he says to me, "Mom, I feel so good when we've been out, when we've been doing this walk." It's like you clear your mind and you clear your thoughts. You like a reset. You start over. So 30 minutes walk, morning or evening. That is just a small thing to improve your.
I totally agree with that. I can just tell you from my own experiences, I'm the person who normally would take like 30 minutes a walk in very early in the morning, and due to my foot right now, I cannot move. I'm
Okay.
restricted to only 100 steps per day, and that is nothing, right? So
Oh wow.
I've been out to take my walk in the morning the latest few weeks, and it's kind of very stressing me out. And
I understand.
I know how important it is. I cannot really stress people how important it is to do your workout while you can do it. You know, go out, take fresh air. It does a lot for yourself and your mindset. That is something that people need to have in their routine to develop a growth mindset. You know, you need to clear your mind, like you said, Lena, and that you do by going out, taking nature. And I read somewhere it says something like, you know, if you don't have 30 minutes a day to go out for fresh air, you need it. You need it.
Yeah,
You're the one who needs
exactly.
it most.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
So it's very important.
I think
Yeah.
we do that morning walk also every day, and we actually doing it a bit later now because the reason is it's because it's very dark and we don't mind the darkness, but then we're missing the whole beautiful nature around us. We won't see it because it will get dark.
Of course.
So that's why we wait a little bit and we take a morning walk and we hear the rooster and we see the birds and the goats and the donkeys, and it's just amazing. And you see also the flowers, the trees and everything, especially now in the springtime. It just gives me so much gratitude for actually being able to. Sorry, Toa. being able to walk.
Mm.
No, but that we are able to do this and are able to see all this beauty around us and actually take that into the gratuity practice we do as well. That we are grateful for those things, and so yeah, I think that walk do so much for us health-wise, and like you say, clearing your mind, and also to be grateful for what's around you. The smallest, well, it's not really small thing, the nature, but it's things that is very easy to take for granted.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So we all agree that mindset is something that you need to work more on.
Yeah.
As a business owner, I don't know, it doesn't really matter what you're doing right now. You need to work on your mindset. To develop a growth mindset where it's gonna help you so much in life, in everything you do in life, right? For you to face obstacles and the downside of anything so much better and so much easier. And I used to say, when I start my day in the right way, everything else goes so smooth. It doesn't really matter what you say to me. I would not, if it's negative, I would not care. But I have seen the latest few weeks that I have been, I don't know, offended so easily just because I haven't got the time to work on myself. I'm reading, listening, everything, but I need a fresh air. I think that's a big part of my morning routine that I love so much. I need a fresh air. I need to walk. I need to do my yoga and everything. And it's hard to do yoga with a foot like this. You cannot do a full pose, but I'm still trying. But still, you are kind of. It is very important, It is so important in business specifically as well.
You do get restricted. I mean, yes, the foot is only a small part of your body, but it's still very impacts very much of your body and life. So yeah, anything that restricts you from leading the life that you normally do or doing it will go to your mind, like you said. You will notice how you get more easily annoyed or
This is how my husband used to come in and say, bring out everything you have learned before. You need it now. You need development book. You need positive quotes. You need all of that now. More annoying.
Yeah, then you know that, my temper is way too short. That's when Anders comes with food to me when I look like that.
I can see it.
Another thing,
In her eyes.
just another thing when it comes to mindset or I mean, when it comes to expectations, you set goals and you have like the big goal and you have the small goals along the way, but you should be careful when you have too high expectations. This is something that I talk to my kids a lot, because they are in their 20s, so there's love and there's work and there's school, and what will I do, what will happen to me now, am I an adult, am I not an adult, and when it comes to expectations, basically no matter what you do, if you can keep the expectation as low as possible, but still you should still give it all you got, of course, but if you can keep your expectations as low as possible, you will not get, so when it doesn't go your way, you will the stairways back is not going to be that steep. I don't know if this is understandable, but if you don't have too high expectations, the bump in the road will not get so hard. You will get up fast. You will easily get back on.
Yes.
I cannot agree with that. Sorry.
That's good. That's good. Let's talk about that.
To aim high. Aim high. If you cannot reach
Always.
stars, you can
Yeah.
reach the moon, right?
Yeah.
You need to develop a mindset that celebrate all the wins on the way. You need to
Yeah.
flexible, right? Because
Mm.
if you cannot reach that, something can happen in between as well. Then
Yep.
you know that you have been doing everything you can.
Yeah.
And if you have a growth mindset, you don't be feeling like you are going back 100 steps or something. You still
Mm.
knowing that what you're doing right now will
You're in
build.
the process.
Yeah,
Exactly.
So I
Exactly.
always tell my boys, they're not only 9, to aim high.
Aim high
And
is one
they're
thing.
gonna be football players, and they're gonna be, I don't know, firefighters, and they're gonna be,
Of course. Of course. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's one thing to aim high, and there's another thing to have too high expectations, especially on other people. You cannot
not
make decisions for other people, for example. So
I for me, it's like, you aim high, you need to expect you're gonna reach it as well,
Mm.
But of course, not expect other people to help you. Like that is something you need to do yourself.
exactly.
You also need to learn to celebrate all your wins and know where you are. Compare yourself, only yourself, with yourself. Where
Exactly. Exactly.
today with
That's important.
you were tomorrow, yesterday, right?
Mm,
So that's something that they need to learn to. You are you, and he or he, and you know what I mean. So only compare yourself with yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. That's important.
but yeah, I also think you should always aim high and go for it, and don't let anything hold you back. But I think, like you said as well, Lena, it's don't have expectations. I would say that other people is going to be exactly the way you expect them to be. And I can say I was
That never happens.
no no, but like I was like single for 11, 12 years or something, and that was because I always expected my relationships to be like the ones in a movie from Hollywood.
Okay.
And you know what? They're not.
Okay, so Anders is looking at the watch now.
Just want to say something. When you want to have a change in something, you need to start with yourself. That is something that we have been talking around all the time.
Yeah.
You need to start from yourself, right? When you start changing yourself, you're gonna see other people are changing as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna be quiet now, Anders. Sorry.
No, but so I think we should not. Yeah, we should all be quiet.
We all should be quiet now
Yes.
because the time is up.
Okay. So you can round it up.
Yeah, we're going to wrap it up now.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Sorry, go
You
ahead.
go ahead. As always, time flies when you have a good time, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's it.
Yes, it's been an amazing Friday as always. We love our Fridays and our meetings, and
Of course.
it's Friday, so it's been a lot of laughs and a lot of fun. And I think we agree that mindset is really, really important. And if somebody wants to, find out more from any of us laughing people, send us a message, and we'd be happy to. And barking dogs. We'd be happy to, show you how you also can become an online entrepreneur.
Yeah.
And yes, that's it.
Can I just say thank you so much for having me here? It was really nice, really fun.
Thank you, Lena.
And inspiring.
It was a pleasure having you
And
here.
this business is really, really, really great.
It is.
You learn so much. You get to know so much. Get to know new people all around the world. It's really, yeah, it's really inspiring. And okay, we can talk about that later. But the products, we never talk about the products. Should we do that? Nay? Nay? Okay.
Yeah,
Because I
we
was
are
just gonna
already
I was just gonna say that
overtime.
It's always yeah. Wrap
okay, so you
it up.
cut this out. You have 25 minutes to play with.
Okay, thank you
Actually,
so much.
yes,
All right.
thank you so much. It was a pleasure. Have a great weekend.
Bye.
Bye. Same to you. Bye.
Thank you.